Hey guys, Heather here, and I wanted to go through a really different haul. It's different than my norm. It is not necessarily all things that I would have picked out for myself if I'd been like shopping, but my manager at work is selling her house, and she went through all of her old stuff that she doesn't. She used to be a big collector of antiques and primitives, and she just went through and got rid of everything that she doesn't want anymore, and she asked me to come pick it up. So I did. It's been really fun going through the boxes, learning what each of these things even are. Some of these things I know what they are, but some of these things I had no idea what they were because it's just not in my normal wheelhouse. So it was really fun to go through. I'm really grateful to her for thinking of me. And so I was excited to kind of just unpack these boxes and see what she decided that she didn't want anymore, and the things that she had collected over the years. She kind of went through and told me some of the stories, and I'll try to share those with you if I remember them. She had a whole box full of tins, so there's a lot of tins. So all of them are 90s or older. So Quaker Oats. Not sure where I'm gonna put all this. She gave me a lot of stuff. I love this one. The bright, vibrant yellow on it is so cute. This really neat film tin. It's in French. It says 4 Rue Louvois, Paris 2E. Says Le Temps. It says 4th trimester. So 1909, which maybe that's not really what that is, but in French it sure looks like trimester. But it says January to June 1904. There is no film inside. That was rusty. But it's really cool that the canister was marked with the dates and this French label. I thought that was really cool, and so did she, and that's why she had it. Really cute little flour sifter with a wooden jadeite green handle. Really pretty cobalt blue pitcher, unmarked. Really cute vintage beaded black evening bag. It's really cute. It has a little, I'll show you, a little mirror attached via a ribbon inside, like a little hand mirror. I thought that was kind of a cute little touch. This is not something, definitely not something that I would have gone after. It's got its little dust bag. It was made by a local artist, Michael Aram. She got it as a wedding gift, I believe, or no, she said her daughter got it as a wedding gift, and her daughter's been married for 30 years, so it's, you know, at least 80s, 90s probably. Signed by him on the back, little pamphlet about him over here. It's a coral, he has a coral line. So this has the coral motif on it. She just thought it was really cool. Her daughter did not want it when they got it as a wedding gift, and so my office manager had it this whole time, ever since her daughter got married. So she decided to pass it on because none of them actually ever really liked it or decorated with it. It wasn't really their style either. This really cool wooden scoop. Would have been like a feed scoop or a grain scoop. It's really neat. You can see how it's not completely even along here, which means they've used it and used it and used it the same exact way. It's like worn in just certain places. Really neat wooden peg nails holding it together. It's really, really cool. That went on eBay. That's not even old. This is cool. She had used it as a candle holder, but it is hewn from a piece of old barn wood, and it's a sugar mold, a 4-bay sugar mold. I learned about it today. So I thought that was a really neat find that she had. A Windsor Club Sharp cheese box. Old. This sucker is old. I mean, like really, really old. Really cute. Now this is my wheelhouse. Really cute in the box, all but a little bit busted. Bradford Unbreakable Christmas Tree Topper. Look how cute the font is there. It's in perfect shape. Got cute little silvers on it. Really, really sweet. A Cracker Jack 100th anniversary tin. This cute little book telling you how to throw parties. What else do we have? She told me that she lived above a dime store when she first got married. She got married in November, and so come December she didn't have any Christmas decorations. They'd just gotten married, so she went downstairs and bought some ornaments from the dime store. She picked these sugared textured strawberries. There's also a basket full of some more. And she also picked, let me see if I can get them out of here without dumping them or breaking them, 2 packages of these really sweet glass ornaments in all the colors. There's another box in here too. Some of them have the little cutouts. Just really, really, really sweet, and really sweet that was, she's had them ever since she got married, and that was, how long did she tell me? 46 years ago. So she's had those ever since then. Really cute little Longaberger basket. A couple of cute little Christmas elves, shelf sitter guys, set of 3. Just had those in there so that they didn't get broken. A couple of collectible Santa guys. These are not really normally my thing, but they are nostalgic for some people. So I always do pick up these when I see them, especially in the box. Vintage 80s, 90s tree toppers. What else? This I got, but I'm given to one of my friends at work. She has a little Christmas village, so I needed to dig this out anyway because she asked if she could have that. It's a Dickens village. This is really cool. It's another one of those village doodads, but it's a fire station, and look how intricate that is. I looked it up. It's missing a like a weather vane, a fireman with a weather vane, but other than that, I mean, it's really, really cool. Really neat. It's got like the stained glass windows, and it's just so intricate, so vibrant. It's got the little bell on top. Just really, really cute. I had one of these listed already, but it's funny because she had this in her stash too, and it is just some little panda bears on a tree skirt, and I was using it, and so did she, to wrap the fire station in because it has a lot of little bits and bobs that could be broken if it gets jostled around too much. And the last thing in this box is, you can't see it, this resin Santa collectible in the box. In the next bin, this is all the tins. So it has 100 years of Fig Newton goodness. This is so cute. I love this, and I almost want to keep it. It looks like it used to be, it's really cute. It says push here on the bottom, and then it's got a little lid that says camphor ice. And it's camphor ice, I think it was like a balm, and it says soothes and smooths chapped skin or lips. And there's still like remnants of it around the inside of the lid. So it's really neat. It's by Rexall, and it's got such cute colorings and little flowers. I just thought that was adorable. I may keep that for my shadow box. This box does not have a maker's mark, or really any indication of what was in it. Except for there's a little sticker on top, and I don't know if that was just added later by somebody else, but it does say Florida Heller Brothers, with an orange on it. So I can't imagine oranges came in this, so I don't think it was original, but the tin is really cute either way. Toll House cookies. It's got all the ads from a couple of different years. It's got the original recipe, it's got the 54 ad, the 1939 ad, and the 1942 ad. So I thought that was sweet. 2 old Hershey's Cocoa tins. I remember my childhood, we had these tins with the toppers in them, so they're probably 80s or 90s, but they're still really cute, and I listed them together as a set of 2. A cute 90s Hershey's, or sorry, not Hershey's, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup tin. It wasn't marked, but I think I was looking it up, and it was 90s. This is really cute. It is Brown's Old Fashioned Creamy Mints, and I like the coloring on that. This is a tin that she told me she got in the 90s. They did an AIDS Around the World quilt. I think it was Around the World. And basically lots of different people made a quilt square, and then they sent those quilt squares off to be like quilted together, and then the quilt made its rounds to like museums and things for people to see, and whatever money they raised went to like raise awareness about AIDS and do research and that kind of thing. So she went to see the Names Project quilt and bought this little souvenir tin by Mary Engelbright, and it says the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt. Love them. Keep the love alive. So anyway, that's just a little souvenir from something she did in the 90s with the AIDS quilt. I thought this was cool, and I've never seen this before. It's a Kool-Aid tin. It's got different ads on it from different eras. No date on that, but it can't be, I mean, it's probably 80s or 90s. This little gold medal flower looks like a recipe box, because it does hinge on the back. Whoops, but I can't get it open, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's just for decor, I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm just a weenie, I don't know. I thought this was neat. It's a cigar case, yellow, really neat. Got the story of the cigar company on the inside. Another gold medal flower tin. The images on that are really cool. I just imagine these like on the top of a shelf in like a farmhouse kitchen, or like a primitive house decor. It's not my style at all, but I know that there are a lot of people who enjoy this kind of stuff. So I was excited to get it. Whoops. Ritz Cracker tin, 1977 litho on the sides of that one, which is cool. Log cabin pancake syrup, totally rusted out, totally roached. It's really kind of cool looking. I don't know if they still come like this in these metal tins like this, but they used to come, and you could still see kind of the remnants that I had a little thatched roof, like a little log cabin. Thought that was neat that she had that. Now this is something I've definitely never seen. It's the I don't know how you say it, Pass egg dye company, the Easter egg dye company, and it had come in a little tin. I thought that was really cool. I like the little elfie guy there, talking to the giant bunny apparently, on this side. I just thought it was really neat. I've never seen that. It does say made in China. It says 1991, so it's not even like extremely old, like 30 years, but still, I've never seen anything like that. There were 3 olive oil tins, which I thought were really neat. The decoration on them were really cool, so I listed them as a set of 3, so they all come together, so they look really neat on a shelf together. This one's gold and yellow, like a mustard yellow. This one I love is silver and like a 1960s pink, and then this one is another blue, or sorry, gold and yellow, which is just a smaller version of that bigger yellow one. And so they're stair-stepped in size and the 2 different colors, so I thought that was neat. This is a cute little peach Darjeeling tea, extra fancy, silver and peach tin. I have 2 of the Maxwell House tins. I like the back. They're really, really sweet. These are not, no, there's no date on these. Actually, I thought there was, but there's not. So those went in a listing together just in case somebody wanted them all together. A really cool glass Watkins imitation vanilla extract bottle. Let me see what else. Oh, these I put together in a Christmas lot. Santa, no, it's Oreo. It's an Oreo tin from 1992. And then I put it with this, which is just a nothing tin, red and white gingham checked. And then I put these 2 little tins with it because they kind of have the right colors for Christmas. Kentucky Club Mixture by Brush Creek, and I'm not sure what that was. Oh, it's tobacco. But it has a really cute plaid on it, and then this one wasn't marked anything other than made in England, and it just had a really pretty burgundy green look, so they all go together at Christmas time. And then these last 4 things went together in a listing because they're kind of like spices on a spice rack. Instant Postum, which I have no idea what that is, but I thought it was really cool and old looking. It's super neat. I'm trying to read it. I have no idea what it is. If anybody knows, it says it's a beverage. Wheat and bran roasted with a small portion of sugarcane molasses. So probably some kind of little sweet drink like a hot cocoa, but not. So that was one thing in that listing. High grade maple extract box. And then these are not that old because I remember my mom having these when I was a kid, but from Kroger, cloves and cream of tartar. So that is all from that box. The last tote of things that I have from her are a real mix of stuff and some really antique stuff that I had to look up. So I'll tell you about that as soon as I get to it. She had a Barbie lunchbox from 1991. These really, oops. These really cute pack of straws with a clown on them. Thought they were super cute. I was covering up the clown with my hand, sorry. One little vintage Pyrex, very Americana, very country primitive. It fit right with the vibe of everything else. There's a couple of old rolling pins in here. A couple of these really neat ornate cast iron hooks, real rusty and salvage looking. So I picked up, or I was glad to have those because I do sell little hooks like that pretty often. There's another Watkins imitation vanilla. It's cool, I think, because the Watkins brand is branded into the glass on the back, which I thought was cool. There's that other hook. So it's going to be a set of 2. There was a set of these wooden handled utensils, green wooden handles and a red wooden handle. A true brass candle holder, taper candle holder, angel food cake pan. A really sweet little nut chopper. I like the little flowers, and this part's metal on the top. This really pretty Christmas postcard that is framed between glass and the edges are soldered, which I thought was really neat, and it's embossed. And then on the back it says Mr. Oh, look, what does that say? Charlie Ashcraft. And then I don't know what it says. It looks like it says Biddy, but I'm not sure. Maybe it says City? I don't know. But it's stamped Fort Recovery, Ohio. I just thought it was really, really sweet. The stamp is a 1-cent postage stamp, so you know it's pretty old, because you definitely can't send a postcard for 1 cent today. Here's that other rolling pin. It has metal little tips on the ends. This is cool, and I didn't know this kind of thing existed. It came with these sharpening sticks, or whatever you call them. I'm not a manly man, I don't know. But this box was handmade to fit exactly this whetstone. And it's not a whetstone per se, it's a, what did I find that it was called? An oil stone, maybe? It literally smells like a mechanic's garage. Like, it smells like my grandpa's garage from my childhood. It's like oily in there. So I'm sure it oils your blade, or I don't know what, but it's really cool. I like almost want to keep it so I can smell my grandpa's garage whenever I want to, but it's really neat. It fits right inside this like handmade box for it. You can open it either way. It's just really cool, and it smells so like a grandpa's garage, like motor oil and just garage, like, I don't know, lawnmower. I don't know, but it's really cool to smell it and see it and know that somebody made that for that stone. It's just really cool. She had a couple of ball jars in here. There was a number 8, a number 7, a number 2, and then this clear one was unnumbered, and it didn't say Perfect Mason. It says Ideal, so that was different. Usually they say Ideal Perfect Mason, and that one didn't. And then this really cool cobbler's toolbox, hand hewn. I thought it was really cool that the, what's that called? The knot in the wood had come out right here, and yet they still continued to use the box. So I just thought that was really neat. It's got some real character. It says number 1 combination cobbler's outfit. So I just thought that was really cool. It'd be really cool in somebody's house that had like a farmhouse vibe. So that is almost everything. Let me turn you around and show you this picnic basket. And she was saying that when she bought it, the person that she bought it from, that person's parent was a Moormans, M-O-O-R-M-A-N-S, she thinks it was, salesperson, which was not necessarily like an MLM, but more like a Tupperware consultant, or some, not which Tupperware I guess is an MLM, but used to there'd be door-to-door salesmen for things, and it was not an MLM. And this one was just household supplies or whatever. So she said that this was one of the things that they could earn from selling this Moormans brand of stuff. So I think it's really neat. The top is wood, and these hinges are really old. These handles are cool because they're metal. This is wicker, like you would expect. I just thought that was really sweet. It's in like the most perfect shape. There's a sticker in the bottom, which I have not messed with. Yeah, it's Hawkeye, the Hawkeye brand, which is like super desirable picnic basket brand. And it's really literally in like the most perfect condition. It's so cute. It's like a hunter green and that pretty picnic basket color. So that was the last thing I wanted to show you guys. And we have, like I've said in the last couple of videos, we have a lot of sales coming up. So stay tuned and we will be showing you all the things we get and taking you along with us. So that's all for now. Take care.